All right, in this video, we're going to be starting on the training for the Messenger bot. And in the menu system, you come down below and I want you to go to Messenger bot and you can bring up the menu there. And obviously the first thing you need to do is import your account, which you should have done by clicking on the login with Facebook. Now to refresh your access token, all you need to do is be logged into your Facebook like this and click here to refresh your access token and your pages. So if you create another page and you refresh it, that other page will show up right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to enable a bot on this page right here, and I'm going to click on enable bot. So you first must enable the bot, and this will enable that page. And then once that page, here's my page here, it's called the Matrix Insurance Demo. Once that's done, you can go back to the menu item here and click on bot settings. Now you don't have to worry about domain listing, nothing like that. The only thing you really need to worry about is your bot settings, and you can set up template responses right here. From there you can, so just click on bot settings, and in this particular video I'm going to be going over the persistent menu. So I want to go to my page. Here's the page that I want to practice on for you. And here you got a number of different options here. You can go to your bot settings right here and create your bots. You can disable it, or so you can delete the entire thing. Here is when you're doing quick replies and for email and phone number and location, you can actually click on this button here, and a dialog box will pop up. That will give you the list of the email, phone numbers, and their location of people that respond to the quick response. As well, you can look at all the subscribers that are on that bot. So if I click on this log magnet here, if I click on there, there's going to be a list of people. And you can see here that if I click on it, I can actually stop the bot for that person manually. Okay, and I also can download the subscriber list as well. From there, you got the I can enable the Get Started button, and there's also the persistent menu to activate that. As well as there's three cool things on the bottom here. One is enable the mark scene. You know, when you're on your iPhone or your smartphone, or there's a little checkbox if they've seen it. That'll create the scenario so that it'll add that as well. As well, this is a cool feature to enable. I'm going to enable the scene, and also I'm going to enable the typing on settings. So it looks like you're typing. Okay, I'm going to activate that, and I'm going to delay the typing by, I don't know, 4 seconds. Okay, or maybe 3 seconds. There you go. So that's there. So now I'm going to enable the Get Started button, because you must enable the Get Started button in order to create a persistent menu. I'm going to enable the Get Started. And now I'm going to click on the persistent menu, and I'm going to create a persistent menu. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So this page comes up, and I can create a number of different menus for different languages. So the default is going to be my English, where I'm at. That's a default. So I can create a one for my locale, that's where I'm at, and it'll be English. But I can create a number of different languages for different places. Okay, so I'm going to just go to the default. The default, where's the default at? Okay, there's the default. There you go. So composer input disabled. So right now it is not disabled, so there is composer input. This means a visitor to your bot, they can respond to it by typing. If I select this to be on, that means it is disabled, and the only thing a visitor can do is click on buttons. They cannot type. Okay, the default is no. I like to be able for people to type and interact, so I stay with the default. So now here is the persistent menu system, and you can have up to three levels, and on level 2 and level 3 you can go 5 deep. Okay, so there's a total of 75 different call to actions you can do as possible. Let me just show you. For example, menu. I'm going to put, for example, menu item number 1. This will be, let's see, I'll put website, and this will be a web URL. Now these are the call to actions that are possible. A web URL, I can do a post back, which will add to the conversation inside the chat box, or else I can do a nested, which adds a level 2 to it, and I can have 5 of these. Okay, so I can do a number of different. Let me go back here. I can do 5 of these. Let me just put a test here. Test, and we just put in a URL. There you go. I can do 5 of these. See that? And I can go 5 deep on level 2. And you can have it as each of these as a web URL, a post back, or a nested. Now for level 3, I can also do 5 as well. So I can go nested on this one here, and I can do 5 on I can do 5 on each of these. So if I want to do another test, I can go 5 on these. See this? Now I'll show you live what this will look like. I can go 5, test. So what I'm saying is that you can add a very complex menu, and it's kind of like a website where you have your nav bar. Okay, and there's the 5th one. All right, so that's kind of like my nav bar, my menu, and so that's the I got 1 level, I got 2nd level deep, and I got a 3rd level, and that's just on the 1. I can add a 2nd one by coming down below and click on another one. You can have 3 of these. Okay, so if I go home page and I have another URL, I can click on another one, and that'll be 3. Okay, so I can put support, and also you can put emoticons in here as well, and I can have that as a post back or nested. I can keep on going deeper and so forth. But I'm just going to do it real simple so you can see, and then you click on submit. Okay, so once you've created that, to publish it, you just click on, now don't forget to publish it. A lot of people, they forget this last move. You click on publish persistent menu. Okay, and I'll bring it back to this screen here, and it's ready. So if I go to my Facebook here, to my page, and I click on test button, and you'll see that there's a get started button. So if I click on that, you'll see now there is a menu right here. And if I go to my iPhone, you can see it as well. If I click on there, you'll see it says website, homepage, support. So there's 3. But also there's a nested menu here with a little arrow. So I click on there, and there's 5 of them. See, 5 options. And I created another nested one, and there's 5 more. You see that? So I can add a total of 75 call to actions with websites, and I can add postbacks, so it adds to the conversation and so forth. Isn't that cool? So that's how the persistent menu works, and it's great for just like a website. This is your nav bar, and you can do all kinds of cool stuff in there. So that's the persistent menu and how it works with a chat lead matrix. Thank you.